Hey guys, Robbie Webster here, and if you watched yesterday's video, which you should have, you'll know because Ryan announced it that this week is Alfred Hitchcock week. And he said that it's his favorite director of all time, and Hitchcock is also my favorite director of all time. I'm 99% sure that I've seen every single movie he's made, and I've seen most of the TV shows that he's done. So I have a big lot of videos or movies to choose from to review this week. As you can see behind me, I have two posters. The Vertigo poster right here. That was a gift from Ryan Chataway, so thanks again for that. And the black poster, Shadow of a Doubt, that's actually a Mondo print, which I think is limited to 140, which is really limited, and that was from Film Fan Pete. So thanks again to those guys for giving me those. I know I talked about them before a while ago, but I also recently on my channel, actually the last video I posted was a video of my entire Alfred Hitchcock collection. So if you're watching this right now, you might be interested to go check that out as well. But right here today, I'm going to be reviewing my absolute favorite Hitchcock film. And I think a lot of people out there haven't seen it, so maybe this will inspire you to go watch it if you haven't already seen it. But I actually have a few different editions of it. I'll show you right here. It's the 1940 film Rebecca, and right here I have the premiere edition, which I put into a red case to match the look of the DVD. And I have the only Blu-ray release that's available as of right now that I know of. It's at least the only one that's in the U.S. And this looks really good on Blu-ray. And then I also have here my favorite edition, which is a DVD edition, the Criterion edition, which comes in this nice fat box set. It's got a huge booklet inside, and there's 2 discs. Plenty of extras on this. Please let there someday be a Criterion Blu-ray. I'm not sure. When I see the Criterion films come out on another from another company on Blu-ray, it makes me wonder if it's ever going to come out on their version of Blu-ray. So this movie was the only film that of Hitchcock's that was ever nominated, or that was ever won Best Picture. It won for 1940. It was nominated for 11 Academy Awards, but only won 2. One for black and white cinematography and one for outstanding production, which is basically Best Picture. And Hitchcock was nominated for Best Director, but he didn't win. He was nominated several times, but he actually never won for Best Director. He was given an honorary award later on in life. It's sad that he wasn't able to win because he's definitely one of the best of all time. And another thing about Rebecca is this was his first American film. Before this, everything he did was a British film. So this was kind of a landmark film in a lot of different ways. But it stars Joan Fontaine as the young woman or the young lady. They don't actually ever say her name in the movie. It also stars Laurence Olivier, and he plays Max de Winter. Hopefully, or Maxim de Winter. I can't remember. It's been a few months since I watched it, but I've watched this like so many times. And what happens is, you know, the movie's called Rebecca. Rebecca is the name of his wife who had passed away. And he's in, I think, Monte Carlo, and he meets this young woman who's working as a hired companion for this rich, annoying woman, and they fall in love and end up getting married like 2 weeks after they meet. And she moves back to Mandalay, which is the house that he's lived in his whole life. It's this huge estate, and the house itself is like another character in the film. It's really hard to describe, but it's amazing. And there is a woman who's kind of running things in the house, and she was like Rebecca's personal maid back when she was alive. And her name is Mrs. Danvers, and she's kind of this sinister figure who really doesn't accept the new wife and was completely obsessed with Rebecca. Like, she was almost to the point where she was in love with her. And she tries to kind of ruin things for for Joan Fontaine's character throughout the movie. She's constantly setting her up for failure and making her feel horrible. Even at one point, almost pushing her to the edge of suicide. But the film is just amazing, and there's a huge mystery to it at the end, but I don't want to even tell you about that part because it's kind of a really crazy twist in the story, and it's great, and I want you guys to experience it for the first time without any first-hand knowledge. I think I may have given away a bit too much information in my last review of Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. I didn't realize one of the things I said, maybe some of you who haven't seen the film, it might have gone over your head, and hopefully it did so that you didn't catch on, but I kind of gave away one of the twists, so I'm sorry about that if I ruined that for you. But anyways, Rebecca, amazing, and like I said, Joan Fontaine, one of my favorite actresses of all time. She was nominated for Best Actress, but didn't win in this one, and the following year, 1941, she starred in Suspicion, which is actually one of the first Hitchcock movies I ever saw, and I love that one as well. And she did win Best Actress for that. Yeah, so Hitchcock has done some amazing films, and it was hard. It's hard to choose one of these to review because there's a lot of different like amazing great movies. There's at least 3 of them of his films are in my top 10, including this. So I just went with this one because it's my favorite, and I hope you guys will check it out if you haven't seen it already. If you have seen it, tell me what you think of it. Tell me what your favorite Hitchcock film of all time is. And Luke and Ryan, I look forward to seeing your videos. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.